Why the Earth's core is spinning the other way. We know very little about our own planet. For example, we know there's an inner core inside. It's a super hot iron ball the size of Pluto, but no one has seen it, and our understanding of it is limited. Now, scientists are saying it may be turning against us. It stopped spinning in the same direction as the rest of the planet. Indeed, it might be rotating the other way. The core is not physically attached to the surface. It floats in liquid metal about 3,100 miles below us. The liquid metal forms the outer core. The inner core is like a planet within the planet. Its rotation is a matter of heated debate. Scientists study it by measuring seismic waves. These vibrations are created by earthquakes. The most powerful waves pass through the center of the Earth. Analyzing the differences in the seismic waves is a separate field of study. A team of geologists from Beijing, China, did just that. Their analysis covers 6 decades of seismic records. They found that the inner core stopped turning in 2009. Then it began spinning in the opposite direction. We believe the inner core rotates relative to the Earth's core, rotates, surface, back, and forth, like a swing. One cycle of the swing is about 7 decades. In other words, the core changes direction every 35 years. The researchers say it previously changed direction in the early 1970s. The next change is thus expected in the mid-2040s. Interestingly, this rotation lines up with the length of day. This term refers to small variations in the time it takes Earth to rotate on its axis. But what does it mean for us Earthlings? Not much, as a matter of fact. At least, not that we know of. Yet there are more curious studies of the core's behavior, and some of them are more worrying. One shows that the core is growing. Moreover, it's growing faster on one side than on the other. Nobody knows why, but this imbalance is disrupting the Earth's magnetic field. Seismic waves travel faster from north to south than from east to west. This is known as seismic anisotropy. Scientists have found an explanation in the inner core. They analyzed its growth over the last billion years. Every year, new iron crystals form on the core's surface. They form faster on the east side than on the west side. The west side roughly corresponds to Brazil on the surface. The east side is located under Indonesia. On average, the inner core's radius grows by 0.04 inches every year. The fastest growth was found to be under the Banda Sea. Gravity corrects for the lopsided growth in the east. New crystals are pushed toward the west side. The crystals form lattice structures aligned parallel with the poles. They allow seismic waves to travel more quickly. Another study suggests the outer core is cooling. The landmass comprises 15 tectonic plates. They move continuously as long as the core underneath isn't solid. This triggers tectonic activity. It sustains life by stabilizing global temperatures and the carbon cycle. The interior needs to remain molten for all of this to work. The core has been cooling since the day it formed, but now, the cooling has sped up. Once the core solidifies, the Earth will become a barren wasteland.